right now, it's gone back to the Constitution until something else happen. And our man 3 times and then grab our man and lick him in the head. Somebody show me that picture and it wasn't a lovely picture. I have to turn on my face. What a thing. And then she tried to kill herself. Yes, that is what I was told. She tried to kill herself. In the heat of that, she tried to kill herself. What could have... and the man was running. You see, abuse come in many ways and many forms, you know. It's not just man abuse woman, you know, but woman abuse man. It's just that the man don't want nobody know. The man now go to police station, go talk, say, him woman abuse him at the yard because, you know, them thing they come like, say, no, our kind of man that. But it's a lot of that go on where woman abuse man. And now we see this thing has reached a crescendo where a woman kill her man and then try to kill herself. Well, it was so. She's in the hospital. We don't know what going to happen to her, but man, that is something else, Rasta. That is really something else. And we have a whole heap of abuse going on. And what caused it is the lockdown. I mean, abuse will go on a long time, but it has been proven and shown that the lockdown has caused a lot more abuse than before, where men abuse them stepdaughter and abuse other people too. In a Jamaica, there's no way now you can undo that. You can't undo it because it's already done. And this government don't know what to do as it relates to that because you don't have no foreign World Health Organization or whatsoever direct the course of that event, giving them money where most of the money them never spend. Them get the money to spend on COVID and them never spend it. And we still can't figure out which part of them money they're there. But they will find something to tell you with them sweet mouth and tell you say it was done for that and for that. Yet still now, this problem of abuse in the home by either men or women in the house need to be looked at seriously. Seriously, it needs to be looked at because it can go end because the lockdown end, you know. It can continue and we see a whole heap of it continue with even we're going this week, where the man gone, the woman just shot him and mash up him head and that is it, and try to kill herself. Whole heap of that. You can't, there's so much since the year start. Since the lockdown end, you can, you know how much abuse go on. And then there's a problem of where we call now missing children. Children missing, which is the next problem too. Sometimes when them a call about how much people dead, you know, them not find a whole heap of ones who get murdered, you know. You have some man out there, you know, anytime him kill people, you know, trust me, him do some things where you're not going to find that the body. Yeah, you're not going to find the body there. And them say missing. But missing mean what? Years after you still don't find that the body. The system is a fraud. We did say that years ago. The system is a fraud. We want to divert your head, your ears a little to something that we really want to play here. We're going to take the time signal and forth. Alright, we want to play this clip here. This clip is a follow-up to a clip we played the other night about Libya. And we're going to play it again here. For those of you who never hear it, and those who hear it and wanted to hear it again, we're going to play it. So, one of the reasons why I play this thing here, is, sometimes you hear some African players, and you hear say, the leaders is tyrant, and America starts to spread propaganda, and by any means necessary, they have to get rid of that leader. Obama get rid of Gaddafi. And the project where you just hear was spearheaded by Gaddafi. Now, in my brains, me I look on all the things there when me hear Gaddafi do for him country. Even gas. You hard have to pay for gas. That project that we them just start about, we call billions of dollars, the man say, them never borrow no money from the World Bank or no this your bank to do it. Is Gaddafi government do it? You have people who educated. You have when you get married in a Libya under Gaddafi, you get a certain portion of money to carry you through until you can stand by your own foot. Now, me hear them kill Gaddafi. Just at the point where I say, him going to move the currency from American dollars to gold. That means them now going to use American dollars as the hallmark for trading. And in that, Alabalu, them kill him. Me realize sometime, anytime you hear America over that side, go over the other side. It's simple, because America has done so much things to get rid of certain things progressive that is not in line and in tune with for them we have democracy and for them we have governance. And when it is not in favor of them, they will get rid of the leader who them feel say is a problem to them. And we see that in Iraq too. Blatant lie. Blair and Bush, blatant lie. Tell the whole world a lie. Million people dead. Imagine that. And now the country is in havoc, just like Libya. Up to now, Libya not get back on its foot. Just like in Iraq. Iraq not get back on its foot. Because them going there and mash up the country and left it. They mash up the country and leave it. And now you have tribes that fight against tribes in Libya and in Iraq and all these things, and them can't get it together because them now go back down there. Them there in Afghanistan for nearly 20 years. 20 years them in Afghanistan. And them leave Afghanistan, match up. The same people them will try to get out. Come back in there. So what was all that about? What was that all about? Because you're going there to go get rid of a group of people. Because you see them are oppress the people them. And them are oppressed woman and this and this and that. And 20 years after you decide you're going to left there because you was losing. And we could have 10 years them did have to come out back. And then them is really a terrible point in American history. And in a world history too. Given what America propaganda did. And we can call other countries too. We can call, I should look for the tape where Farah can call out all the country them, where them going and say them are going to make it better. And when them leave, it was worse. Worse. Them put them foot in a Jamaica too. during the time of Manley and Siaga, them put them foot inside that, so a whole heap of people now want to believe. Say a whole heap of things where they go on in them time there. Was like even the shortage in the supermarket them. You know, thing you can't get this or you can't get that. It's a deliberate attempt to suppress a certain thing them call, where them feel say, Manley did have a link with Cuba. Because them try it in Cuba too. And them did have to come out of Cuba. Them did have to come out of Cuba. And we look at a whole heap of places in the world where they move into. And them big multinational corporations and all them things, they move in a people country and decide that they will give a better form of government. But it's your resources they might look for. You're the man that talk about resources, water. The man build water, channelage water under the Sahara Desert. You know the Sahara Desert. We travel from a town name in Morocco from where we travel from, Marrakesh to Assoria. Pure sun. The bus are driving a pure sun go on. You know, see no building, no nothing. And me I imagine now, say me I drive through that and imagine a man build pipeline to move water from one place to the next. Billions of dollars to help the people them in our country. That all them start to have farming in the desert. Farming in the desert, vegetables and all them something in the desert. And we supposed to look upon them man they as wicked and them for dead and all them something there because that is where the imprint in your mind is. That is where your mind is when you hear about certain things. It's like when we hear about Paul Bogle. And we know what Paul Bogle will fight for, but the reason why the mindset changed from Paul Bogle in Jamaica is because as we control the narrative. We control the narrative of Paul Bogle. So we can look now and say Paul Bogle was doing something good. Even though he did a fight against the then British system for the working class in Jamaica. But you have others who never, people now go see them the same, like Three Finger Jack. Three Finger Jack, and even the maroon them. As a matter of fact, the maroon them capture Three Finger Jack. Get rid of him. Just like how the maroon them capture Taki. And get rid of him. And Taki was one of the chief instigators of liberation against the British in Jamaica, where Stretch got clear in Westmoreland, even though it was St. Mary's start. But anytime you start to look at these men as uncivilized and coats and, you know, don't know what them doing, them do have an aim and view because it is not keeping in line with the British or American. That's why the night we are talking about logics. We talk about logics all the while. Say, how we going to decide liberation and freedom when we are using the same logics that put you in slavery for free yourself? How we are going to do that? How we are trying to change a constitution by reforming the constitution, by using the same constitution to validate the reformation. What kind of madness is that? You are reforming the British ideas. Reforming it, you know, not changing it. Reforming it means that you're keeping it, bringing it up to date to your present situation. And you are telling me now, say, the only way you can reform that constitution is by using the same people mindset, logics, to reform the constitution. Then what kind of constitution you're going to get? More than it's just going to be, and it's just a version. It's like the Bible. The Bible take the people, a lot of the stories in the Bible, it's not original stories. A lot of the stories in the Bible is not original stories. Them come from other ancient books long before the Bible was written. Because we are talking about all Old Testament, we are talking about like maybe 500 years according to them BC. And the story what is written in the Bible was 3,000-4,000 years before that. And we know now, after examining things, we find out say a lot of the stories was just different parts and pieces of ancient cultures that was there thousands of years before any guy who say my right. And they make up people and claim that them people they write it. And we now know without a doubt, and it can be proven, that a lot of these stories was not written by the people them who them say write it, including the man who them claim called Moses. But because the narrative is controlled by the oppressor and the oppressive forces, the people them who are oppressed go along with it because them don't know better. Because what they knew was wiped out of their mind and their mentality. And all them can view now is what is in front of them. And that is what them do with a whole heap of the leaders them. That now them call them cruel and wicked and terrible and not good, and they must be gotten rid of. And we see a whole heap of Africans get rid of. Lumumba, Patrice Lumumba. How much shall we remember about Patrice Lumumba? Well, if young people who listen to this might never ever know who named Patrice Lumumba. If you're not toe the line where them want you to toe, they're going to find something to get rid of you. And them set up people when near you for do it too. Because it's not them are coming on. You know, so the pen is mightier than the sword. The pen is mightier than the sword. Because a whole heap of people who start war in the world never go to the war, like Bush, like Biden, like Putin. Well, Putin used to go to war still. He used to deal with the soldiers them in Africa there. But when you look on the ideas that cause us to look at people as enemies, and sometimes the enemy of your enemy is your friend. Sometimes the enemy of your enemy is your friend. But when them done them propaganda and wheel them propaganda machine upon you, you all defend with them. You all defend with them I say, like a religion you defend it. I don't know, so that them put in your brains. Them put it in your head to think that way. Because when you start to push out with them put in your head, you know, you start to believe that you are saying, you know, and things say you are reason logically both where you say and where you understand and know. And really and truly, it's where them make you feel say you must understand and know. So the knowledge where they might give you is not to increase your reality and existence. The knowledge where they might give you is to really keep them in power. Because that is what it's all about, power. And people use power and corrupt power. Power corrupt. Absolute power corrupt. Absolutely. And we say that is the tendency of certain countries who call themselves first world. Them deliberately do certain things to make you believe that the thing where them deliberately do is how it's supposed to do. And if you go outside of that, you are enemy number one. And we see a whole heap of leaders where them spread propaganda upon. We see black people come and use for them things to say, yeah man, but you see, if them praise a man, you know, all when the man do something terribly wrong the corner there, you know, you're not going to see it, you know, because for them propaganda machine, big. It's when the man make mistake, and we have a good example of Winnie Mandela and Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela is like Jesus to white people. Nelson Mandela saved white people from the attack clubs where they not come. We should have did come. But Winnie Mandela was out of it because she take her next way. And she realized that, well, right now, she never f***ed because she take her next way. And she realized that, well, right now, she never fight in the bushes and the trenches for come say, gay guys elevate themselves. So because she decided she done with that, them ostracize her. Them call her outcast and make her husband separate from her. Because he was the Jesus man. He was the man where holier than Jesus. After him spend 20 odd years in a prison, him come out like a lamb. Like a lamb, him come out. So, most people hear them talk about Nelson Mandela. Them not talk about Winnie Mandela. Most people hear now, them say, Mugabe is an evil man. Everybody make mistakes in them rulership because it's power them call it. It's power them call it. But when you look on the reality and the practicality of it, we must stop make them use with head and turn around with head and look on our African leaders as villains because them say so and them propagandize the arguments with them having in them country. If you say this is what is what and this is what is what and then you turn around now and start to elevate them madness there and push it even more than them. We're going to come forward. The time is 15 minutes past 11 o'clock. And sometimes them do bad things too. But when we look on the country who are get rid of, it's like Patakot said black. Because look on all the cases like Iraq. You know, I mean, Gaddafi, not Gaddafi, when they're supposed to be a tyrant. You seeing, so, anyway, him supposed to be a tyrant in him country and Bush go there go kill 1 million people. 1 million people. Saddam Hussein me a talk about. 1 million people him go kill down there. Bush. Who's the tyrant? Who's the tyrant? We know say you have people who do good things and do bad things. But it seems as if they are deciding who is bad and who is good for we. And them can get rid of them just like that. Without anything. When me used to go to school as a one who see black power, and Malcolm X me did like, you know. Me never like Martin Luther King. Me never like Martin Luther King because he talk about him have a dream and him have a dream. Them way there. Yet still now we say Martin Luther King, we gather information and get speech which shows say Martin Luther King a retract what him did say about this dream. But who's going to play these things? Who's going to make the people them know because them are stuck on him dream? And them don't like Malcolm X because them say Michael X is a violent man. Him stuck on him dream. Yet still Martin Luther King start to change in perception and perspective. Yeah, we're going to come forward to that. Claim is tyrants. And when we look on the amount of people where Bush cars for dead, nobody see him as a tyrant. But when we look on a man like Gaddafi, when we look on Castro, when we look at Mugabe, when we look at Winnie Mandela, all of them people, them claim is tyrant. Them have to really, you have to tiptoe with them. For them say a hero. And as we have mentioned, Nelson Mandela, you know, the man say, NATO bomb the water pipe in Libya. I don't know if you remember when he said that. He'll listen. It's the same NATO now. A bomb up Russia. At least I fight Russia, not bomb them up, fight them. But most people are say Putin a tyrant. The African them refuse to say it. The African them refuse to say it because it don't matter what them want hold Putin in a Hague, the international court. Yet still, none of these people from America, England, who caused millions of people to die in unnecessary war, none of them is being held for the atrocities that they have done on the world. You know, and it's the same NATO now alliance with Ukraine a fight Russia and them. And Russia and them will have none of it. And then we'll talk about my hero. My hero was Malcolm X. I never did like Martin Luther King. I never did like him. And as me say, how much people know, say, Martin Luther King recant when they talk about white boys and white girls and white and black boys will be walking hand in hand in my dream. Them not gonna say it because it don't fit into them profile of Martin Luther King. Yes, Martin Luther King decides say I'm gonna switch on them and then we will say him dead. You think them people are easy? Listen to this. Because we not stop play them thing. We not stop play them, you know. I have a dream. It was just a dream. And then wake up from the dream. Can't realize it was a nightmare. How much time you hear people say that about Martin Luther King? Because them don't want you to believe him did wake up out of the dream and realize him have nightmare. Them don't want you to do that. So them forever hold on upon that speech where it says the greatest speech. I have a dream speech. And the man did pass that already. The man passed that long time. So that is how them do it, you know. That is how them do it. They make it cheer and go and cheer. For the wrong person. All the while. And when you look behind the screen, they are creating devastation upon the planet. Look what they are doing to the planet. Look what they are doing at the Amazon. And a move where the indigenous people them from half of them land and I chop down the tree them and I make lumber and all them something there. That is cruelty. That is causing whole heap of pollution. That is causing climate errors and changes. And then it's we who never cause it have to pay for it. Yeah. Them not pay for it, you know. Them a go and do what them a do. But it's we have to go pay for that. It's a terrible thing. So I could play this again. That dream that was a nightmare. And now we have to wake up and realize it has to be tempered by realism. The realism is that racism is rampant in America. And we say, since COVID, we say, well, no, it's since COVID, since Trump, we say white supremacy rear its ugly head again. Big and bold. Big and bold. Racism, white supremacy is rampant in America again. Nowhere in America is safe. Nowhere. Travel alert. Be careful how you're going to America. You never know. When a little youth might brandish a gun and start just fire randomly in a crowd and you in the crowd. Talking about unsafe. Yes, we're going to take some phone call. We're going to take the phone call then. But meanwhile, we're going to play this brand new tune by long time ago from our Janine. Janine, here goes. As we are going to say, we are take some phone call. If the phone call them don't come, we just continue the journey. Talk no man.
Eh?
Talk no man, you know, don't talk about pigtail and steel and already. Talk now.
I want to hear some more upon the brother that we love, man, because I love him too, you know.
Who that?
No motor.
May I listen to you, no, brethren? The pigtail steel, man, may I listen to you?
I say, I want you to talk about some more about the brother who used to par with Martin Luther, man. Because I never too like motor like Martin like yourself.
Which man used to par with him? Which man used to par with him?
The virgin where you say, I can't remember him name, man.
You mean Malcolm X?
Malcolm X, man.
I never said you used to par with him. No, I never said you used to par with him, you know.
Oh.
I said when I go to school and come up, and Malcolm X, me never like Martin Luther King.
Like I too.
Yeah. Just like how me prefer Winnie Mandela than Nelson Mandela.
You understand that part too.
Yeah.
Winnie did radical.
Yeah, it's more practical.
Yeah. But Malcolm X now was a man who come like him just go to work and do just about anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you can enlighten me more upon him still, you know.
Upon Malcolm X?
Yeah.
We can play some of his speeches, clipping from his speech and make you hear them.
Alright, I don't love that.
Yeah. So how the pig still coming out?
No, brother, I don't even know that.
Where does I try rhyme?
Yes.
Yeah, the rhyme, they commit crime, though.
Alright, don't feel away still. Okay?
No, we don't feel away. No, we don't, watch out, we can't take anything, you know, we don't feel away.
No, brother.
Alright, give thanks, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, alright. Yes, okay, so the brother say, he want me talk about Malcolm X, but better make a play some of Malcolm X sing for him, you know? Yeah, so we could start with, which one we could start with, you know? African, no Negro, I eat this. We could say if I don't know why I play the wrong thing, you know.
Right now in this country, if you and I, 22 million African Americans, that's what we are. Africans who are in America, you nothing but Africans. Nothing but Africans. In fact, you can get farther calling yourself an African than calling yourself Negro. African don't catch no hell. You the only one catch hell. They don't have to pass civil rights bills for Africans. African can go anywhere you want. Right now, all you got to do is tie your head up. Go anywhere you want. Just stop being a Negro. Change your name to Huga the Gluga.
Okay, we'll come forward to that. At 12 o'clock, man, that. Here we go.
Brothers and sisters, this is Chalice. Join us.
Get farther calling yourself an African than calling yourself Negro. African don't catch no hell. You the only one catch hell. They don't have to pass civil rights bills for Africans. African can go anywhere you want. Right now, all you got to do is tie your head up. Go anywhere you want. Just stop being a Negro. Change your name to Huga the Gluga. Let's show you how silly the white man is. You dealing with a silly man. A friend of mine who's very dark put a turban on his head and went into a restaurant in Atlanta before they called themselves desegregated. And he went in the white restaurant. They sat down, they served him. And he said, what would happen if a Negro come in here? Hey, he's sitting up there black as night. But because he had his head wrapped up, the waitress looked back at him and says, well, wouldn't no nigga dare come in here.
That's funny, man. That's funny. Negroes catch L, Africans don't catch L. that is so funny. Okay, Malcolm X. I him start me, you know. Yeah, him start me off. Trust me. I him start me off. Yes, El.
El, a great Mutabaruka.
Blessed man. How you doing, man?
You know, some there, you know, and just observe things and, you know.
You there in Jamaica or what?
No.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'm not there in Jamaica physically. But I tell you, I'm there on the social media, I watch, you know, and I observe all the people, where I destroy ourselves and with the social media, we have so much positive.
Well, may I tell you, man, it's a sad thing, Virgin. Sad.
Yeah, man.
Sad.
But the people, we give them thing, the social media, them know what them are doing now.
Of course, them know. Yes,
that is a systematic destruction of the people, you know.
I tell you, this, well, we have see on TikTok. I know where the Chinese youth are sitting in China, you know, a different thing, you know.
Yeah,
they have more educational thing and, you know, more fun thing, like, you know, but where we are over here, so now, on the YouTube and the TikTok, and we are turned ourselves in, boy, I don't know, Rasta. It's amazing where we make it come out to be.
Very concerning, you know.
Yeah, man.
You know, and that's why, you know, they will never regulate it.
No, because
it's the gate.
Yeah.
Because it's a system set up to destroy us.
Yeah, it's a weapon against we. To use against we. Yeah.
You understand?
And them not to fire no shot.
Thank you. And the people them where I use against we. Them sit back and just watch. Because them say, watch you know you destroy yourself. Wow.
Yes.
And then they say, if you have a one man or a one woman come out and say something positive, them can debunk that. Because it's well saturated. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And that I want to kill all the people when we see her go on in the space.
Well, it's sad, Bridget. It's sad.
We see it and, you know, man, you know, with people crave for likes and crave for, you know.
Everything, anything.
I don't understand. You know, I don't, you know. And then you see these people, the thing where you see them a push. And I now just say, I day upon no mission for go against nobody and attack against nobody. But you see these alphabet people, them they're on a rampage.
Yeah.
And they're on a rampage. Because I tell you, say, me have a little youth or two. I'm going to be two in a couple months. And you can't find a book. You see, if you go to the bookstore, you cannot find a book without them setting there, without rainbow. Yeah, man.
Then in Florida, right? Them not ban all of the book them will deal with black. Anything we have to deal with black history in America, in Native American, them no want that in Florida.
In the school them. Where
in the library them too. In the library, not in the school, in the library.
Yeah, but in the where government money, where they might use public funds and do.
Yeah. You know, when name Santos, the Santos, him besides say, him against the LGBTQ thing till him don't even realize it in Florida more than most places.
And you see who are back him when him go launch in presidential gig where the guy Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, yeah, man, my brother.
You know, so Elon Musk is a South African.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man, South Africa, I'm come from, man.
He's an African.
Yeah, I remember, say, him, the South African, then they don't have them was the people that push their apartheid thing.
Yeah.
You understand? And black
African, them call them, you know, no, African, them call them an African.
Yeah.
2A.
I was one of them.
Yeah, 2A. Yeah.
I'm one of them people.
Yeah.
You understand? So, when anything where you see them people do, and I give you as a black person, you have to look on it with 2 eyes.
Yeah, that means show you say.
And just jump and catch.
And just catch it.
Yeah, you know, you have to look and look in your surrounding.
Mm.
Now, Jamaica, we have to be careful because them people use them awards and them words and them thing there and tie them thing that together. And then just before you know the whole place is inoculated with these alphabet people. Because them push them agenda.
And you see the African, them a try force African countries to do it. And the African country, them a say, no, none of that.
But them can't force it by Saudi Arabia. Them can't force it by China. Them can't force it by Russia. You understand?
Terrible, man.
And look at all the country all the world, or host the World Cup with it. You know, say, the people, them have them rules. You understand?
Yeah.
You have your thing.
Let me again. Bury them call the country there again.
I forgot to they just I get old, but
I get old, Virgin.
We have to stand up for something or else later on.
You fall for nothing, you know? Everything.
Because this is what's going to happen. This is going to happen. You see the next 30, 40 years, you're going to hear them come around now and push and say, come back and say, oh, we shouldn't have pushed this. We need people to have picnic. And when the man that
we're too late.
A population control, them are going
to too late.
You know? But you know, see, China do it when China say,
they have to come back. They have to come back and say, no, we're not going to breed up.
You understand? And
tell the population to go breed up. Yeah. Hold on, we have to go to a break. Hold on.
Yeah. And this whole thing too, like, this whole population control thing when them a try. I think it's because them have this AI thing and I know them, them not go on so much people for work. So, what them want to cut down the population because,
them have a next set of people who talk and I say other things, you know. I see through the other things get more advertisement and it get more promotion. It kind of look like it go in front. And that is really where I go and we have followed the American way so much that we can realize something wrong. When a man start make you believe when a man start make you believe, say, you are going to decide if you is a man or a woman. When you physically say you is a man or physically say you is a woman. And him going to put something on your head to make you feel say you is a woman. Then you know, say, you lose it, man. You lose it. You lose it.
It's joke. It's joke and people and a whole heap of we bite because them have we question ourselves.
Yeah, you question if you're a man or a woman like that.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, how you question that?
The interview there, the man tell us he's not a street man, he's a cisgender man.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, I tell you, man. I tell them people, but we do have no leader, we stand up. The last leader Jamaica was Michael Manley before 1991.
Yes.
Notice me say before 1991.
Yeah, because him switch up.
Yeah. We don't have nobody where have an agenda for the nation. You understand?
Right.
And that's our problem there. I mean, I give an person opportunity, but the next thing, the man them go check them prostate, come here, you push the thing.
Yes.
Man them go check them prostate.
Man afraid because I didn't see a madness.
Mm-hmm.
You know, him connect everything to the craziness, Rasta. That them make we do.
Yeah, but guess what now? The man, them have every man have something where them are doing, them know, nobody know about them not do. Just keep it. That's one of them things that you understand?
But wait there. All right, the people who did the interview with, you know, the next day, them did down what them call it down here, so Turtle Beach. And she said, surprisingly, a whole heap of man come in. She said, surprisingly, a lot of man come in.
Yeah,
so them
a female doctor too, you know.
Yeah, them will actually hear the argument, yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Glad to hear that. Anyway,
it take 3 minutes, you know.
Yes, yeah. All right, give thanks, Bridget.
You know, pick up the youth, them out of East Kingston.
Of course, all the while.
Unity, you know, and Fireball, Starry, Harfield, Sour from New York, Queens, Menosia, listen, Set Speed, and more, the man them just try to keep the unity, you know, and try to keep the place civil, where we respect one another and just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hurt people, so make we stop hurting one another. Now, the more we hurt one another, the more we hurt ourselves.
More hurt yourself.
All right, more.
Yeah, man. Give thanks, Bridget.
For the call here, sir.
Yeah, all right, give thanks. Yeah.
Respect.
All right.
Christianity and Islam, by nature, they are bullies of African culture. It is expressed in their intolerance of other people who believe differently from who they are. So here's a simple example. If a Muslim walks into this village, the first object is to build a mosque and make everyone in that village a Muslim. It changes your timetable of waking up. You wake up at 5, changes your fashion, changes the way you bury your loved ones. Now you must do everything according to Islamic law. The same thing is true with Christianity. Christianity walks into a space, first thing they want to do, as a Zulu, as a Xhosa, you take off your shirt and put on your beautiful beads. Hebrew beads, by the way, which are Jewish. You put on your Hebrew gear, which is traditional, and you walk up to church. Christianity will look at you, though now there's a bit of tolerance. But the first glance is unacceptable. Because the God that Christianity has does not have tolerance for culture. Does not. Rather, I would rather take off that thing, put on your shirt, put a tie on you, put a jacket, polish your shoes, and say, now you look nice. Because apparently you must become European first before you can become Christian. In order for God to accept you, He cannot accept you in your authenticity. He needs first to take you through the culture of the dominant culture, which is the colonial culture, before you can actually become an acceptable Christian. An intelligent conversation needs to take place where we say, is everything that we are doing in the Christian church Christian? Or some of the things, norms, and rituals that we are performing are actually European culture, but now they've been couched and packaged as Christianity. The way we sing, for example, the way we dress, for example, the way we eat, for example, the way we celebrate our things, our holidays, our festivals, our Passovers, and etc. Are these things, Easters, are these things biblical? Christmases.
You've had a lot of faith.
You know, the first time somebody sent me that clip, I said, wait, come like that man and listen to me. Because the amount of time I say that, where him I say that, and that is the African, that's a South African attack. You know, the things them where him I say, it's totally in line with a whole heap of time when I say the same thing. It's unbelievable. So we know say, it's not somebody I think one way, it's just that we have to find out, say, anytime you start to think certain way, don't feel so because it's not in line with the European British colonial mentality. You have a wrong space. You know, especially when it comes on to religion, as you hear me talk about religion. Christianity, we have Christianity down here more than anything else. Don't feel so because you start to think. Because Christianity don't allow you to think rational or logical. Because them claim say no logic, no night. You have to just believe. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So you just believe and accept. You know, turn up an high building and jump and know that the Lord will be there to catch you. Because you'll be washed in the blood of the Lamb. And that is really what them catch you with. That is what them catch you with. Yeah.
Yes, Muta.
Iron Man.
It's the last caller still.
The last caller?
Yeah, last caller we talk to.
Yeah, one time.
He's a man me always enjoy listening me and him a reason, cause if he words them, same way me pray, I see when me talk to people every day.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, man.
Because it's that, even some I click them where you play last time about the European believer and something. I hit a kill, you know?
Yeah, man.
Because we're in our system way.
We have to learn how to come out of them thinking the Rasta.
I hit a kill black people.
Yeah.
You understand? You don't think for yourself. You don't think for yourself at what them say. You understand? So when man like all me talk, and man like you talk, you understand?
Yeah.
You don't come like we are troublemaker, we mother, we crazy.
You don't have no sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't say everybody thinks how you think that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Remember, you know, then go away, you know, say, just like where the clip where you play, I tell about the jacket and the tie.
Yeah.
A long time I tell people, say, when we come out of the box and see it, when you check them Catholic church, we not talk about radical church like Pentecostal, and although they have for them time to
work. Yeah, that's Anglican and Roman Catholic.
When you catch them, the people, they and pray, how them dress, how them talk. You understand?
Yeah.
Because I can remember, I born in the late 70s. You understand? And I can remember, say, at them the type of people they used to mostly wear wig. Wear the pearl them.
Yeah.
Put on lipstick and go to church. And
church,
don't know what's my shepherd. You understand? Them type of things.
Yeah,
them try to sing like them.
Yeah, look like them.
Yeah.
And them look like both is slave more than anything, because it's just a slave. It's just a slave that try dress like white people.
Yeah. And them use the religion partner for all them. Because even today, you know, I know people where me personally, you know, if me I talk to them right now, you know, me can't talk to them like how me I talk, you know, I talk standard English, you know, just to deal with them, you know.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
I don't understand what you're saying and whatever. You need to talk proper English. I mean, it's crazy still, as they always say.
Yeah, definitely crazy.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. You understand? Malcolm X coming on, Malcolm X tell them, you know. You understand? And we don't look into it all now.
Yeah.
We work in a construction business and work in North Coast Hotel. And believe you me, sometimes me, myself feel guilty if you know, say, and me I build this hotel where I block off the people access.
To the beach.
Yeah. And then look for me and say, boy, I system what they said. Because you have to eat, you have to work.
You ever have a day off it and you decide you go swim? And you go down and go swim?
Yeah, but everything now, because I'm in a Chilani area, so you have some little back push of walk, go. you remember when them thief officer off our beach?
Yeah. And that no rectify yet, you know?
No, sir.
500 load, that no rectify at all.
So we go and say, you know, no stand or nothing. You understand? But we can't say we are Burwood Beach, can go on. You know, if you reach on the beach, if you want to go down on the hotel, stay on the sea coast. But them things, they're not my thing. Let's go swim on.
Yeah.
Because the beach, you may tell you about, more time I go on there, just no one, so you will catch fish, just get 2 fish and roast and something. You understand?
Yeah.
And all the vibes, guys. I mean, people wouldn't understand. You have 2 places in Jamaica where most places can go for all a good meditation. Find a self-search. The seaside and in the hills. You understand?
Yeah.
I don't see no other place because I never left Jamaica yet. So I don't know.
Well, you saw them a dig where they hill them now too, you know.
but not soon, them a dig it already.
They a dig where they hill them now for put up mansion on the top of the hill.
And I drive past and see some place, not one call people name fail, like kind of discriminate them or whatever. More intelligent, but from the North Coast, in Chilani, go to all the stoplight over them there place.
Yeah.
Look, a whole hillside of dig
off.
Them a
dig off.
You understand?
Yeah, man. Nothing will be escape. Nothing can escape, man, brethren. Anyway, give thanks, brethren. Give thanks.
Yeah, man. Blessed.
Yeah, Harry. You know, say, I want to heal of somebody where pay me a compliments that, yeah, that compliment is more than a compliment. A man send this picture, you come give me I think it's a Mitsubishi 1242 HD. Any man who know the man who drive the car 1242 HD, and on the glass, the back windshield, him have cutting edge on IRFM, 8 p.m. to 10 a.m. with Muta. And right on the bottom, him have, below the license plate, him have African right on it. I want serious compliment that brethren. Cutting edge on IRFM, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. with Muta, right on him car, glass. Me I tell you, man say you left your mind in Africa. No down there for you. Yeah, you left your mind down there. Reclaim it. Trust me. You suffer peacefully. As a matter of fact, so we start to enjoy the sufferation. Yeah, man, so far we start to enjoy the suffering. Now, Jamaica play them thing, I know. Me talk about that tune, you know, me talk about this tune. Them not play this tune, man. I never know, say, Louis Farrakhan was a calypsonian, you know. Yeah, he was a calypsonian and played the violin, serious violin. So, we're going to play our next Farrakhan, you know. We're going to play our next Farrakhan.
Let's look at a speech delivered by a white slaveholder, Willie Lynch.
Greetings from Old Harbor.
Okay.
A long time I try to get through, you know.
All right, will you get through?
20 years.
20 years I try to get through?
True. I did hear a man say that couple months ago. I laugh and I say, really? This is me. 20 years, herbal tea. So, so 20 years ago, me go to Africa.
Yeah.
And start live in Africa. But while we there in Africa, me I travel and come back to Jamaica and them place and tell the family them, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. People just say Africa nice. But nice isn't a good enough word, you know. Africa is wonderful, mystical, magical. You know? I miss Africa right now. So, some of the ones them send me to Africa to say certain things over this side of the world, you know? Especially towards the artists then. Yeah? Because them a talk. And say enough ones a sing and chant and inspire one to go to Africa, but them themselves, them not see them. You know them way there? And I realize it's not really for them fault, you know. It's the way how the promotion or the touring system go. You understand? Because it's like we get paid. Artists then it's like so we get paid to go home.
Yeah, but me go to Africa already and me just go. Me go to Africa already and just go. Me and my lady just go down there. Me never get paid for go down there. Me just take my money and take a flight.
This is the thing. If more people can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah? If more people, because enough ones them say, no, man, if we go to Africa, I have to get paid, you know, we can't go so far.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, one said them things, we can't get so far. I talk about musician.
Yeah.
Can't get so far. And
I don't get paid.
Yeah, but when you check it, say I go home, it's a different, because even when you get paid, sometimes, somebody pay for your ticket and for you to go over there and for you to perform. Sometimes it's not in their interest for you to stay long.
Yeah.
Because they have to pay for
everything, hotel
yeah.
and them something there, yeah.
So this is the key now. So 20 years ago, we go to Zambia. And we go for 4 weeks because it's the first time we go to Africa.
I go for 4 weeks. And when I did it, I said, wow, them place so nice. So I end up change the ticket. I book the ticket for 4 weeks. I end up change up the ticket to spend an extra time. Oh, Africa is nice. So when I try to leave now, them detain me and say me overstay.
Overstay.
So this was my first experience in Africa. Come here, I said to them, how can a black man
overstay in Africa?
Overstay in Africa. And them laugh and just say, well, they understand it sounds strange, but it's just the rules. So enough of these rules that we have in Africa though, these rules was set by the colonials.
Yeah, well, one of them some of them have a visa too. You have to have visa for go there too.
Yeah, there's some.
And white people don't have no visa for go. Yeah.
Yes. So it's like a thing where, but out of the 54 countries, Mr. 13.
You got 13 of them.
13 of them, and to me, that is nothing because that's just a quarter.
Yeah.
But when we mention them things there in a Jamaican or Old Auburn town and them place, the man say, what? That is so wonderful.
Yeah.
You must talk to the people, and the thing is that me want to see the 54 of them. You understand?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I come to Jamaica and people ask me some questions like, so what kind of money?
Them use.
Them use Africa. I have to say, well, a 54 country, 54 different money.
Different money, yeah.
You understand? And then sometimes I come to Jamaica.
Because people think that Africa is a country and not a continent. Africa is a continent.
I mean, it's a good thought in a way but it's not reality.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful thought. But yeah, so when we go to Africa, the main way we travel is through road because it's more affordable. You understand?
Yeah.
You travel through road, you know. And when you travel through road, you see a lot, you know. So I just want to advise the ones them in Jamaica to just forward to Africa. I've been there in Jamaica for 3 years now.
Oh, yeah?
Since COVID.
Okay.
Yeah? I've been miss.
And where you say, long a Clarendon, you say there?
They are all over.
Okay.
But
you're near, where am the cottage, where am, sure. Where am I keep forgetting, so?
One famous place.
All right, go on talk.
Yeah, so when we there, yeah, man, we just try make the ones-on-one, them know, say, Africa is wonderful.
So which part of Africa you stay the longest? Zambia you stay the longest? Zimbabwe, okay.
I got to one club and them say, yes, my Muta was here last week.
Oh, yeah?
One club named Manningburg is like you have to go up some stairs and it's up on the top. And
I remember.
Cafe.
Poetry Africa, yes.
Yes.
Poetry Africa, yeah, I remember.
Yes, Muta was here, you know. But yeah, Southern Africa, you know. But one time, you make we go Durban, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Because
you hear me talk about Durban?
No, I never hear you talk about, but the people them that I was with,
yeah,
them said, right, we have to reach the Durban because we hear Muta say that is one place in Africa.
Yeah.
In Wood. We say, what? Yeah?
Yeah, man, Durban sweet, man. I don't know the Zulu them come from, you know.
The Zulu them.
Yeah, Durban, man.
But me get to find out say that the most Rasta when we see in Africa.
Down at Cape Town.
Down at Cape Town.
Yeah.
Down at Cape Town. And enough time I go to South Africa, but we never see them.
You have to go in the project, that project.
Yeah,
you have to go over in the
yeah.
Well, I forget all them places to rot.
The Marcus Garvey.
No, yeah, well, them call it Marcus Garvey something, but township, the township.
The township.
Yeah, you have to go in the township. Or Pretoria have it too, you know. Them have a whole heap of Rasta down here. Pretoria. You have Rasta in Pretoria.
Mm-hmm.
But down at Cape Town there.
Them Rasta they don't have Cape Town serious, you know. Man, the serious all. One time I asked Rizla. In the Cape Town, man say Rizla.
Yeah, them not use
Chalice.
Rizla. Yeah, them not use Rizla.
Chalice them. Yeah, so we want there's certain little thing them we want to do in Africa now with some of the one-on-one, with some of the artists. We want to draw some of the artists them out of Jamaica, the ones them that would like to come, because the thing is, 54 countries in Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah? And when we travel in the West, yes, sir, is mainly maybe, I don't know, six, seven countries. Go a couple places in Europe, America, Canada. You know, there's a few countries, but can you imagine? I mean,
no, but really, Europe is not a country, you know, it's a continent.
Yeah.
America is not a country, it's a continent.
Yes, I understand. But what I'm trying to say is, Africa is, see when them Christian them have them Bible and them say world without end, amen. I look on Africa as world without end.
No, explain that. Explain that to me when you say Africa as a world without end.
Because it's like the amount of different, although it's one place.
Yeah, but different nation.
But it's so vast and it's different nations, everybody. You understand? Two different nations. And Jamaica, as you know already. So, Musa, can I ask a question? A 54 country you going to Africa?
No, man, no.
And them kind of talk me here.
Can you go 54 country?
And them kind of talk me in Africa, you know.
So what?
Moot has been to every country in Africa. Some of them kind of talk me here.
Oh, which part you hear that?
I think that was in Uganda, you know.
Uganda? Me never go to Uganda yet, you know. So you
never go to Uganda?
Me never go to Uganda yet.
Right next to Ethiopia.
No, me go to Ethiopia. Me go to Ethiopia. Me go to Israel. Up in me go to Israel up in that area there.
Yes.
You know, we go across Morocco. You know, we come Zimbabwe, Malawi.
Okay.
We go down more to Southern Africa, many times South Africa. Go across to Cote d'Ivoire, what them call Ivory Coast. Go through Cameroon, Nigeria, Ghana.
Wow.
Where we reach. Well, I forgot to remember, but yeah, my brain's not reach at the other country them yet.
You know,
I want to go to Madagascar though. I never go to Madagascar yet.
The big island.
Yeah, island there out there, so yeah, I want to go to Madagascar.
You go to Mozambique?
No. You know, me sail past Madagascar.
Yeah.
You know, when you're there, at Cape Town. When you're at Cape Town, you know, them have great name there where you can sail upon. What them call it? Ferry. And one night we sail and we are in Madagascar. We up at top there, you know. Madagascar, we up at the top, you know, but
the side there.
Yeah, you can't see it, you know.
Wow.
Yeah,
so
man.
Them two, like the Indian Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean.
That along at Cape Town.
Yeah, meet at
It meet right along there, so Cape Town Atlantic Ocean and the Indian Ocean meet right there, so. Right. I don't know how man split up the place, so, because you don't see no difference.
No difference. Okay.
You don't see the difference about them, so one Indian Ocean and one Atlantic Ocean.
Just name, you know.
No, it's nice to go, you know. You know, the experience is wonderful.
The cleanest country may ever see was Rwanda.
Okay.
Rwanda, every last Saturday in the month.
Yeah.
You have to clean up your surroundings and your shop and your road. And
Yeah, when I go to the cleanest country, I go to Victoria, Victoria Island.
No.
Vancouver, near Canada there.
Okay.
And that's the cleanest place I ever go. Victoria Island. I tell you.
Yeah, man, it's good when
you can. Not even dry leaves up on the ground.
It's good when you can, really.
Yeah, experience is a good thing, man. Experience is a good thing.
Them experience there. And you remember one time when you did have the shop down halfway tree there?
Yeah.
And one brother come in with some poster, Black History poster. Kings of Africa. And
you mean the big poster them? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, great Kings of Africa.
Amida.
Oh, are you? Yeah, man, the great Kings of Africa poster them. Yeah, man, remember them. Remember them. Let me know the dollar sell them too.
Oh, you sell them, yeah, cause...
No, me get someone that sell them too. Me don't get it from you, but me get them to sell them.
And Budweiser named them.
Yeah, Budweiser put them out.
But me never see my one them never have Budweiser.
And not wrong with that. Them have one with all. It's like a collage of all of the kingdom on one poster.
All in a one.
Yeah, on one poster them will have them. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So that was the first time we beat you,
yeah. So when you go back to Africa there?
Eh?
When you go back to Africa?
Yeah, in the next 2 months.
Jamaica.
And you know, so this was my 13th country was what? Ethiopia. I just got to Ethiopia for the first time, just before the COVID.
Okay.
Ethiopia was different from the rest.
Yeah, different, yes.
Because the West, everybody is, yes, welcome, Rasta, yes. And then we go to Ethiopia, is, who are you? And why did you come to Ethiopia?
Oh, you mean at the airport?
No, not in the airport.
Where?
On the road.
When you go on the road?
Yeah, on the road.
It's a Rasta, they love Rasta.
Love Rasta still, yeah, in the
people
capital,
on the road say Rasta.
In Addis. The capital, yeah, they can see a Rasta and Red Goat. But me experience certain things in that Shasha where me say, boy,
yeah.
Is this Ethiopia?
Yeah, there's a place all over Rasta them there.
Yeah. Man, but you see, when we did there was a little problem with the Oromo tribe in the area.
All the while.
See.
All the while.
You know.
Yeah. Anyway, you want to end what 20 years it takes to call, but you have to call back next time.
Give thanks, my brother.
Yeah, man, give thanks. What is your name?
Yeah, man, Ras Tenashi,
Tenashi, all right, Tenashi.
Yeah, man,
give thanks. Yes. Yeah, this is the Cutting Edge RFM at 1:15, second to last break. What? Share.